Hey Emna, I just discovered this earth-shattering secret about adult life.
Sounds so dramatic. Tell me, what's the secret?
When I was a kid, I thought being an adult was super cool. Eat whatever you want. Buy whatever you want right away.
That's right, it sounds really appealing.
But the harsh reality, being an adult, is just opening the fridge a dozen times a day, staring blankly, then slamming it shut.
Haha, spot on. Like hoping in 30 seconds the food will magically multiply.
Exactly. I always dream that when I open it, there'll be fried chicken, pizza, or at least some instant noodles someone already cooked.
But in the end, it's just a bottle of water and your own disappointed eyes sparkling in the fridge door. Speaking of growing up, I think young people today have a special superpower,
What superpower?
complaining about being tired at max level.
Everyone has that, but our generation has upgraded it, right?
Sleep a full 8 hours and still say, "Oh, today I'm exhausted."
And even without doing anything, post a story. Burned out already.
Totally imaginary burnout. Just thinking about Monday makes you want to faint.
But to be fair, life for young people now is really tough.
Tough in what way?
Back then, parents compared us to the neighbor's kid. Now we're compared to the whole virtual world online.
Open an app and see. 23 years old buying a house, 25 starting $1 million startup, 27 early retirement.
While at 27, I'm still debating between beef or chicken-flavored instant noodles. I've always wondered, why do we get so motivated to change our lives at night?
Oh, I know the reason.
Explain it.
11 p.m. Tomorrow wake up at 5 a.m. Gym, read books, green detox.
Yes.
6 a.m. the next day? Nah. Start tomorrow to make it complete.
No, the classic line is, start on Monday, for stronger motivation. I think weekends now are way different from before.
Different how?
As a kid, weekends meant playing around. Now it's just lying around.
Not just lying there. It's lying with a heart full of guilt.
Spot on, like responsible lying. Lying while watching videos on how to be more disciplined.
While you're just lying there motionless,
But our young generation is great at self-deprecating humor.
for example, someone posts, "Money can't buy happiness."
Then first comment, transfer money to me, I'll test it for you. Social media is interesting. In real life casual talk, online everyone becomes a philosopher.
Status like, "Life is like a cup of coffee, bitter or sweet depending on how you stir it."
While in real life, is bubble tea on sale today?
But I like our generation. Even with overwhelming pressure, we still laugh a lot.
Yeah, turn stress into memes, funny stickers.
Like, life punches you once, then we make a sticker punch back.
Speaking of memes, I remember the line, money isn't important, said by people who have money.
Haha, nailed it. But Alex, even though we complain a lot, we're still trying hard.
Yeah, trying while complaining to make life more fun.
New lifestyle, optimism with grumbling.
At least we're sitting here, with hot coffee, chatting nonstop.
And haven't surrendered to life, just want to sleep in a bit more.
Not a bit, but every day.
True.
Emna, I think going to work is a super interesting concept.
Interesting in what way?
Before starting work, everyone dreams of changing the world.
After, just hope no meetings at 5 p.m.
Right. Why is 5 p.m. always the golden meeting time?
It's strategic. Everyone's tired. No energy to argue.
So, in meetings, you just hear, yes, I think it's reasonable.
When first starting work, full of enthusiasm, arrive 15 minutes early.
Day 100. Arriving on time is already a miracle. On the first day, I prepared meticulously. Neat clothes, new notebook, and pen.
2 months later, notes on the back of a coffee receipt.
That's office evolution. In the company, there are always three types of people: those who really work, those who pretend to work, and those who pretend to understand.
Especially in meetings with English words, strategy, vision, alignment,
After hearing, just nod along to the rhythm.
80% of the meeting room is like that.
The most important skill: nodding at the right time, business communication.
Our young generation doesn't just want a job, but a meaningful one.
But sometimes, the job just needs reports on time and error-free Excel.
The clash between ideals and reality, one side changing the world, the other fixing formulas.
Why does Monday come so fast like lightning?
A physics phenomenon. Weekends fly by at the speed of light. Monday rushes in with deadline speed.
Deadlines are weird. The closer they get, the more they unleash genius.
3 days before. Clueless. 3 hours before. Ideas flowing. Funniest thing. Everyone advises work smart, not hard. End up doing both.
Going to work is like a survival game. First level, understand the boss's email. Especially one word okay. Real okay or angry okay.
I once got an email with just a period. Thought about it for 3 days. Even if tiring, work teaches us patience, knowing what we like and don't, and payday.
We're at an interesting stage. Not old enough to give up. Old enough to know life isn't simple.
Besides work, there's a more complex topic. Love.
More dangerous than deadlines. Harder than boss emails.
Love nowadays is way different from before.
I have a feeling this conversation will be long-winded. Good thing there's still coffee. Weekend not over yet.
Of course.
Emna, love nowadays is like Wi-Fi. Strong at first connection, then spotty, argue, and no connection.
Haha, spot on.
Before liking someone, we often investigate, stalk for 10 minutes and know all hobbies, travels, sad music.
But know a lot online, meet in person, and go silent.
Text like a philosopher, meet face to face. Nice weather today. Huh.
The most dangerous question. What are you thinking?
It's a trap. Because 90% of guys at that moment aren't thinking anything. Like if sharks run a marathon, would they be disqualified for no legs?
Love isn't complicated. Just comfortable chatting, laughing together, understanding each other's silliness.
Love is when someone still stays after seeing your weirdness.
Our young generation sometimes rushes. Rush to succeed, rush to love, rush to understand life. Because social media has everyone racing.
But life isn't a race. It's like this coffee session. Each person enjoys in their own way. Important is liking the flavor.
The way you say it makes me feel everything doesn't need to be perfect, just good enough and real. If you achieve great success, what's the most important thing?
Moments like this. Weekend coffee. Random chats. Silly laughs.
The simple things hardest to keep.
And you hope to live true to yourself.
We're doing pretty well, at least speaking truthfully. Oh gosh, we've talked from morning to afternoon.
The cafe's about to close, but today was really fun.
Sometimes weekends just need coffee, chatting, and someone who understands you. See you next week. Same time, same table, same coffee, same new stories.